Welcome back friends to another video of meal ideas for an entire day, sharing some fun healthy options for planning family meal ideas for this coming week. I'm so glad to hear back from many of you regarding the quinoa patties that you have been trying out, and some of you have also put out your own spin to your recipe. Please do subscribe to this channel to help me share more of these with you, and let us all get started with our morning. Starting my atta going in the stand mixer is the first thing that I'm going to do today. I think investing on this mixer was one of the best choices, and I didn't expect this to be used so much over the past 1 year. While that's going on, I'll get chopping half an onion and also some red bell pepper. Then I'll get started rolling out the rotis. So it's a cold, rainy morning today, and a savory breakfast like this feels really good. It takes a few minutes to put it together, and weekday mornings usually, since I'm also homeschooling the kids nowadays, I like to finish making both the breakfast and lunch in the morning itself so that I can spend the rest of the time in the morning hours with the kids. Now after a few of these rotis are ready, I cut them into pieces. Basically, whenever I make these, Anjali spends some time counting her triangles and squares, and kids end up usually eating a little more than what they usually eat. Heating up the pan, adding the cumin seeds, sauteing the onions and red peppers. And once sauteed, adding the trio mixture, turmeric, coriander and red chili powder. Season with some salt too. And you can add in the roasted peanuts at this stage. I'm adding makhanas here. So these makhanas or fox nuts are popular as a snack. And also I try to sneak in here and there in the seasonings. They are rich in iron also, and it's really a good choice to serve your kids. Finally add in the pieces of chapatis that we made, and give it a thorough mix, and then garnish this beautiful mixture with chopped cilantro and some lettuce. This is an easy weekday breakfast that you can make with your favorite veggies. Sometimes I add in grated carrots also. Hope you get inspired to find your own spin to this recipe and offer to your family this week. Kids will have in some dates too for a sweetness. In between, I'm also having breakfast with them. The green smoothie that I'm having there is a superfood with many super greens. I just add a scoop of this powder into water and have it at times. We'll leave the link in the description box below if you're interested in adding some antioxidants to your meal. And I really feel breakfast is a very important meal for me, as it just changes how I can take the day forward, having the patience required while working on with the kids, and to get the energy going until the break time, which you're going to see next what we snack on today. Usually around 10:30 to 10:45 ish we have a little break where we all have some fruits. So today I'm chopping in some apples, some blueberries also, will mix it up all together, and some pretzels. So these two bowls here are for the kids, and they look forward to their snack time each day. I like to stay away from sugary treats at this part of the day for kids as well, because there is a reason for it. The sugar spike in kids, it really affects their behavior and the attentiveness during the school hours. And oh my god, let me tell you how much we all love this creamy almond butter. Initially the kids were so used to peanut butter, and I offered almond butter once, and Adi did not prefer it much. And then when I hit this different brand of almond butter with coconut flavor, he enjoyed it very much. So what I do it is just pop a little amount of that in the microwave and melt it to have a runny consistency, and then drizzle it all over the fruit bowl. I hope you have already tasted something like this. If not, it's not too late to try this out. It's so delicious. These are the quinoa patties that we had frozen. I am also reheating 2 of it for me and for my husband. We are going to have it with a few blueberries and some almond butter. As an update to our homeschooling journey, things are going good. It's funny but true that I have also been learning things, because no one ever knows it all. This is our lunch meal, but as I said, this has already been prepared in the morning. I'm sharing this piece here as I wanted you to be taken through a normal schedule of things. Now, what we are preparing here, did you get a clue? I cooked rice, and yes, here are some ripe avocados, my favorite, and two of them. Mash it all together, add in crushed in garlic and some lemon juice, salt and some pepper too. And oh, those hot red chilies from our little pot outside in the deck I had shown you the other day. Oh, those are really spicy. And anyway, the spice is a variety of life. Trying to make things interesting is really a task these days when all the days are so similar to each other and so monotonous. No matter whatever we try, this interesting recipe today, if you have avocados at home, please give this a try. Mix this along with rice and this healthy fat flavored rice is ready. And to go on the side, one more recipe that is a must try if you have not already is this zucchini curry. We literally finished off every bit and drop of this. Chop 2 of these zucchinis, 1 onion, grate a piece of ginger and 2 to 3 garlic cloves and start preparing. Heating the Dutch oven with some oil, adding in some chopped up onions, ginger and garlic, and then the masala powders, turmeric, coriander powder, red chili powder and salt, and chopped up zucchini pieces. Add the tomato paste here, that's about 2 to 3 tablespoons, and 3/4 cup of coconut milk. And then just let it cook. It will hardly take about 10 minutes of time, and the flavor is too good. You should surely give this a go. We'll add in a few grapes to the rice and kids really enjoyed it. And let me tell you my secret special that I add to my meal, making it extra special, this pickle right here. I think in English it's called bilimbi fruit, which has a sour taste, mouth-watering, isn't it? These cookies are so healthy. There is no extra sugar that we have added, and you can be guilt-free while eating them. Kids as well as moms. As these cookies are egg-free, many of you wanted to see the flax meal alternative that I had mentioned in my previous video. So 3 tablespoons of flaxseed, and taking it, grind it and add to about 9 tablespoons of water. So the ratio to be taken care is 1:3 instead of 1 egg. Use it as per proportion required for your recipe. Here we're going to grind 3/4 cup of oats into a powder. We're going to add 2 overripe bananas in this recipe. Just mash it really well. It's going to be really sweet.
It's going to be this much sweet.
And then the flax meal to be added that we prepared earlier. Coconut oil.
The coconut oil.
Vanilla essence.
Can I put the vanilla essence? Put it in.
We have the oats flour here. You can add in the salt.
Okay.
This is the baking soda. The cinnamon. So this is about 1.5 cups of rolled oats. Just mix it all well.
Smells good. Do you want to
let's see this.
Okay. You can smell it if you want. Ooh, chocolate bear. Raisins.
And it's time to place it in the preheated oven at 350°F for about 15 to 20 minutes. Keep an eye on it that it should get cooked and not get burnt. It's about 5:30 now, and I also start preparing the dinner around this time because we usually have an early dinner and then we get an entire later part of the evening for ourselves to connect with family and friends and to take it slow. Usually the mornings are really fast and everyone is in different world in the same house, and this is the time when we can take it slow. So I usually want to get done with dinner, and these days I'm also looking at recipes that are very easy to prepare, like one pot meals. And recently I made this quinoa dosa. That's what I'm preparing today. I wanted to share this with you as all of my family members truly enjoyed this, and it's a very easy recipe. It's nutrient rich, and there is no compromise on health, but at the same time it's very easy to prepare, and I want you to try this recipe. So let's get started. It's very simple. The batter is already there, and the only thing that we need to prepare is a little chutney that is also one of my kids' favorite. So hopefully that will be useful for you to try out for your kids. And let's get into the recipe. So here we have 1 cup of quinoa, half cup of oats, half cup of split moong dal, half cup of chana dal, and half cup of urad dal. Just rinse it well, wash it nicely, and then soak for about 4 to 5 hours, and then grind it along with a piece of green chili and some ginger pieces. Grind it well into a thick, smooth consistency as like this. And getting ready for making the beans chutney, chopping a few green beans. I'm adding half a teaspoon of cornstarch here to a small bowl with a few teaspoons of water. This will be used to thicken the sauce a little later. In a saucepan, adding 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar and a few chopped up onions. We'll add in a piece of jaggery here. You can add a little extra if you want a little more sweetness. And let the onions boil along with some raisins, adding in the cornstarch mixture to thicken this sauce a little bit. And we'll also add some salt and then the boiled beans. And the beans side dish is ready. The quinoa dosas are filling and nutrient rich, a perfect easy meal that can be quickly adapted to your weekly meal plan. I just like to place this side inside of the dosas, and then you can also substitute beans with carrots or beetroot as well. I have tried both of them, and each time it's kind of a different flavor and different taste. There's no right or wrong in this recipe. You're free to explore anything that you like, and I'm sure this is going to be a new addition to your side dishes. And if you found these recipes useful, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up for this video. Share it with your family and friends too. See you all in my next one. Take care and bye-bye.